everyone, and I learnt a few hours ago that we lost Neil Sedaka. He passed away a few hours ago, yesterday, and I felt I had to just do something as a tribute for him, so that was Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, which was his first biggest hit. He had many others around the time. Oh Carol, of course, Happy Birthday Sweet 16, Calendar Girl, Hey Little Devil, it goes on and on. So before my cup of tea this morning I looked up Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, found out the piano key, which he wrote it in G. It went on to something else later on, but so I've had a little practice this morning and I thought I'd play that. It has always been my intention to play lots of Neil's songs. There's a job to know really where to start. He wrote nearly 800, spanning a career of getting on 6 decades. So I will be doing lots of Neil's music along with other things. There was such a great array of composers at that time. I mean, there was Harry Grenfell, Carole King, of course, Lieber and Stoller, Richard and Robert Sherman. They all moulded the rock and roll era, the birth of rock and roll. Neil had a break of about 10-12 years when the British invasion of the Beatles and the Kinks and the Stones exploded in America, and his sort of music of that style was pretty much the end of that. He came to England with his family. He had his following in England never foundered, so he felt he could come to England as America pretty much had dried up, and eventually he got to play and to know 10cc and Elton John, and within getting back into the rhythm of things, started to make and produce more music. And then there was like what I call his second phase, which is some fabulous hits from the 70s, a completely different maturity of music, and he came out with such incredible ballads such as Solitaire, Laughing in the Rain, and of course his trademark toe tapper type music. For instance, Show Me the Way to Amarillo, which has been re-recorded God knows how many times. And so we have lost an incredible talent. I'm extremely sad about it. It's certainly an influence to me. And I would just like to say, from all of us here, the greatest condolences to his friends and family. And he's up there with all the greats and the great musical emporium in the sky. So thank you, Neil. Your music will never die. It'll go on for many, 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 many decades.